Welcome to NEXTGames Odyssey series. Now it's been some time since our last episode in the series, as I've continued to be stuck on the Vengeance 10 Ongo and Mboo's NMs. However, a group was nice enough to invite me along today on some Bumba runs to get my Vengeance 15 clear so that I can upgrade my Naomi gear to rank 20. Fortunately, we had some great success, and I'm now once again able to work on progressing with my Naomi gear and have my current pieces all at rank 8 after today. Now my first video on Bumba was on Vengeance 0, shortly after his release, when little was known, so I felt it would be good to do an update video showing a Vengeance 15 win with some further details on him for those who still haven't taken him on or are having difficulty doing so. First, the jobs. In our run we used Bard, Corsair, Geomancer, White Mage, Warrior, and myself on Dragoon. But you can swap lots of DDs in for the Warrior and Dragoon jobs depending on the Vengeance level you're taking this on at. Now the main mechanic with Bumba is that of the spawned fetters that occur in two different occasions. The first is if you heal him in any way by using damage affiliated with his current element, which will change each time you see the Dust Cloud animation. Now the color of that Dust Cloud animation will tell you which element he's changing to, but this can be rather difficult to keep track of in the heat of battle. So the tactic most have taken to is simply spamming Savage Blade, so therefore no one skill chains or uses any of the elements that could potentially heal him. So that's what our Bard, Corsair, Warrior, and Dragoon will all be doing in this fight. Also keep in mind that if you want to increase your DPS a little, your White Mages and Geomancers can take part in the DPS process as well by using Black Halo, as it won't skill chain with Savage Blade and still allow your mages to assist with that damage. Now this is important, as even though you have dealt with the first way fetters can spawn, there is yet another. That is, after 4 minutes after you engage him, fetters will begin spawning automatically, so you really want to finish him in those 4 minutes after you first pull him, or things will become quite complicated rather quickly. Now if fetters do begin to spawn, you can now remove them by proking Bumba. Now this has been noted to be done in 4 ways. 2 of them you can do at this time, and the other 2 you really can't with the strategy we're currently employing. The first 2 that you can do are through the use of critical hits, and the second is through the use of simultaneous weapon skills. So if your melees throw on a critical hit set and coordinate their weapon skills, you will stand your best chance to try and activate these procs once those fetters have begun spawning. So make sure you're prepared to use this strategy if you need to in your run. Now the second 2 ways that you are able to actually stop the fetters from spawning are by skill chaining or magic bursting, but since both of those carry the risk of healing Bumba and causing further issues, you usually only want to use them if you know the exact element Bumba currently is at. Note that this 4-minute window becomes 2 minutes on the Vengeance 20 difficulty, so this greatly adds to the challenge of those Vengeance 20 runs, in addition to the random Atonement 2NM that will spawn during those Vengeance 20 runs. So the difference in difficulty between 15 and 20 really is quite substantial for those 2 main reasons. Also keep in mind that you will not have access to your sub-job, so for many jobs that would normally sub Ninja when you're doing Savage Blade spam, you will now be forced to use a single sword and nothing in your offhand slot. This also means you should replace any dual-wield gear that you have in those Savage Blade TP gear sets for more appropriate multi-hit or store TP gear to help your TP gain as much as possible in this fight. Also keep in mind that Bumba will also use one of 5 2-hour abilities, including Invincible and Perfect Dodge, which can drastically slow down your run. So make sure you try and use some of your big damage abilities at the start, but also save others until after that SP ability is used to make sure that they aren't wasted. Now Bumba is going to continually knock you back. So as you saw us do at the start of this fight, you want to make sure that your group hugs the wall and starts and pulls right to the wall and stays there for the duration of the run, allowing your best chance to efficiently get your damage in. Now keeping pets such as my Wyvern alive during this fight proved quite difficult, so I chose to often use Spirit Surge early as to not lose the ability to do so. Everyone needs to throw everything you have at it, so for me on Dragoon, this also included Dragon Breaker, Ancient Circle, and Angon. Now Random Deal is also very effective mid-run at resetting everyone's abilities and allowing them to push hard again after that SP ability has been used, so make sure you take advantage of that. Thanks so much to Eats Paste, Lone Cunt, Escanor, Celestial Star, Yanni, and Iokim for allowing me to join them today and helping me familiarize myself with how these runs go. That's about all I have to share on this first Vengeance 15 win of mine. I hope you found that helpful. If this is your first visit to my channel, please be sure to click on the subscribe button under the video and the bell icon next to it to be notified when my future videos are released. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.